Here we go.
Today's show. I'm your host Neema. Karibuni sana kwa Dine. Karibuni. Guys, so just go on to your phones, your tablets, your laptops and just follow us right now. Go on Lolwe TV pale Instagram, Lolwe TV Twitter, Lolwe TV Kenya Instagram and Lolwe TV Facebook. On to the show. So how's your week been like? Did you enjoy last week's recipe? Go comment pale, tumia picture. You want to see those recipes. You want to see how the setup of your food ilikuwa iko na chumvi mingi nini. We really need to keep on talking, guys. So straight to the show. Today I'm doing nafanya recipe simple but a bit complicated. For the guys who don't take some of the ingredients, you can definitely compensate with something else. So let's go straight to the ingredients. So we have our Dania, tuko na tomato, fresh tomatoes, tuko na our onions, of course our fish, our coconut milk. You can either use milk or cream, then salt na mafuta na kila kitu. So let me just heat up our pan. Just a bit. Tunataka it dry. Today's recipe's name, today's food's name, chakula yetu inaitwa samaki wa nazi, coconut fish. We'll serve it with ugali. You can either serve it with ugali, you can either serve it with this thing is. You can either serve it with rice, mashed potatoes. You can have it venye iko tayari. Tunateka mafuta. We were not sponsored by this golden guys, but they can definitely come to our show. You're most welcome to our show. So enough oil. I'm a lover of oil for different reasons, lakini eka mafuta enough. Kama utaki mafuta more pia eka tu kiasi to fry up your onions, of course. So because I don't want to burn myself, growing up, my mom used to say, don't be selfish with your onions. So I've used 2 full onions and a half. If you have zile kubwa, zile big ones, unaweza tumia hiyo na they will work for you, believe me. So the trick here is turning. Remember, we are gonna saute. Remember what we learned the other time? Saute. So kusaute unataka tu zikwe soft, zikwe na how like it, zikwe brown, golden brown. And because tunatengeneza stew, mostly tunatengeneza stew, the right thing you're meant to do is actually just saute the onions. And I'm thinking I use this. I feel like I'm in the corner sana, and my hand is a bit far away by your stew. So kusaute ni kuzilege tu zikuwe a bit lazy, ziive of course. And yeah. Unaweza tumia any other type of onion. You can use zile za fresh, zile majani. Unaweza tumia this one or the purple one. Unaweza tumia zile za white, you know. The purpose is for us to have something delicious, something awesome. Siri ya chakula ni vitunguu. No, onions give you some nice, aroma, na pia taste here. Onions here. It's another thing, another something. Right? So just saute them just a bit, you know. Nakoroga tu. Na those guys who actually wanaweka alafu wanafunika. But sasa unajua ukifunika you can't see what's happening. Na pia zinaiva na ile steam, zinaiva na moto ya mafuta, zinakaragika haraka ukifunika. So another trick of actually making sure that your onions don't burn ni ya kufunika. So just cover it. But now I don't want to cover mine because I want to see what's happening, you know. So nitaongeza moto kidogo, ilikuwa iko a bit low. Yum. Nice. So we wait for that to cook up. Let me get sufuria. We just put our water for ugali, ianze kuboil. I'm waiting for that. Actually, madikishe hii. You see, the pasta wasn't that paper mob, but imeisha. Remember, we don't want them to be too dry. Tunataka tu zikuwe a bit lazy. Can I say lazy? This softened. Just for them to soften, just a bit. Because one thing I learned about onions and making soup is that stew too pretty. Yeah, nini. So because I want. Cover it up. There we go. This one is a bit big, but it will work. Also, another one is another. Our pan has gotten really hot, too hot. So I'll give the fire just a bit. You see, the nini mafuta imeteremka chini sana. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be. So we'll do our tomatoes. Mkono mbali kidogo usichomeke. Don't want accidents in the kitchen. No. Hatutaki. So siri ingine ya tomatoes, when you're making your tomatoes, you're cooking, you know, and you want your tomatoes to be soft haraka, you put a pinch of salt. So just put it. Not a proper pinch, but the plan is I don't want to add more salt, so nataka tu niweke enough. Na yes, ninapima na macho. Napima tomatoes, chumvi yangu na macho. Wow. It's looking really, really nice. Very nice. So just leave it for a while, for a few seconds for it to cook up, and then obviously, let me then turn it now. Let me just turn it. This is, I've added the fire, so the time our pan was very hot, so I reduced, remember? No, just. Tomatoes usually have their natural juice. So you can either, if you don't want to, the reason why nafanya hivi ndio uone kama hauna blender, unaweza tumia kukatakata kama vile nimekatakata. Kama uko na blender, you just blend them up like really smooth. Make sure you don't put a lot of water when you're blending because we want to get rid of all the water to back in your paste. So right now we're kind of making a paste of tomatoes. So that's tomatoes, our onions, and a bit of salt to soften the tomatoes a bit. You can definitely, blend up your tomatoes and you're good to go. So just leave it for a few seconds, as I said. Just turn now. Naona venye imesoften haraka. So I'll just use my cooking spoon to just mash it up. We mash too. Nice. Nimeanza kustick walala, but it's fine. The sticking is not bad at all. Now, at this point, I'm going to put our fish. Our samak. So we were doing 2 pieces, guys. So acha nitumie hii to be on the safe side. So just turn our fish. Make sure your hands are clean, because even putting, you put with your hands at home. So just turn it nicely. It's not hot at this point. Tuck up here our paste. Remember, when you're doing this, you reduce your fire so that you don't get burnt. Nice. So the plan still is, I'll increase the fire for now, Then I'll take some hot water from this. Oh, let me turn it off. I want some hot water. So be careful when you're doing this. If you have a kettle, even better. So tunataka supu. You don't put a lot of water because utaki ziswim pia. Just shake chini. Then increase your fire just a bit. So we leave this for roughly 3 to 5 minutes, Of course, you are looking at your food at that point. Make sure also your cooking area is clean, So the point now is we want it to leave for 3 to 5 minutes. Iendelee to cook up. So we'll go on a very, very short break, guys. I'll be right back, and obviously the show will continue carrying on. And please follow us on our social media platforms, pale Twitter, Lolwe TV, Instagram, Lolwe TV, Facebook, Lolwe TV, and of course our YouTube channel, Lolwe TV Kenya. Make sure you put the Kenya there so you can get to the right channel. And of course, we'll be right back after this short break. Keep it tuned on Lolwe TV. Hey guys, and welcome back to the show. This is Cook and Dine. I'm your host Neema Mungaro and the chef of the day. So we were making our coconut fish. So far tumetengeneza hiyo paste, the tomato paste. So tomatoes, fried tomatoes, fried onions, mashed up together, a bit of salt, tukaweka samaki. So sahi tunataka tumbadilishe. Then you put our dania, of course. So when you're turning, be very, very careful, because we don't want samaki bondeke. Just take your time. Oof. a bit burnt, I mean sticked up, but the show must go on. So nitaweka dania, just a little bit of dania. I'm putting now, you know, which either way you can start with the cream, but I started with the dania because I want it to be, you just add your, it can be cream, it can be milk, like this one is milk, so I'm just putting some nice amount of coconut milk. So the fire is like down kabisa, it's like really low. And of course we have hot water over here. I boiled water, so I'm just gonna just a bit. It depends on how much soup you want, so based on that hata unaweza tumia a whole can. Like now for us we use like, this is like it's like 50 grams of the milk. So because we'll taste the salt almost at the end. Right now, because everything is a bit, you know, cool, so unataka uweke tu moto kidogo, not so much. You have to like levelize our fire. Turn on back to our ugali water. I believe that water is enough. My unga is right here. Just pull it. I've not even unpacked. But it's fine. Ni sawa. It's alright. I have a whole space over here. Today you'll see me making ugali. So let that, as it keeps on cooking, we'll go back to our ugali. I'll just pull my ugali flour, and I'll just take a pinch of it. COVID is real, guys, so make sure umeosha mkono wako ukiingia jikoni kwako. You know, kuna kwanga na different designs na styles na techniques za kutengeneza ugali. Hii ndo yangu. So I'll lower the fire completely. Put my mwiko over here, right here. Na niweke tu ugali yangu, ugali flour mara moja. Oh, nice. Sasa mimi ni wale napenda kula ugali soft sana. So like that. Just kukuta kidogo. And of course, naanza kukoroga. Then nimeongeza moto. And I just mix. This is where you become a bit careful, because utaki hiyo uji ikurukie. Your fish keeps on boiling, you know. Fish keeps on cooking, very low fire. Very low. Napunguza moto wangu. Now I can work around it now. Just turn it like this so I can have some nice grip. Oh, nice. Ugali. Just walk around it, you know. I can already smell. So we'll pick ugali aje. Please let me know. Educate me today. Go on our Facebook page and comment pale on how you make your ugali. Do you make mine like the way I've made mine? I mean, do you make porridge first, then unga alafu unaanza kusonga, Or do you just don't make ugali at all? You know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. We're here to learn. Sufuria yangu imetoka kwa moto. So wow, look at this one. So normally after that, I just, you know, press it down completely. So just push it down, push it down, push it down. Evil. And then I cover it. The reason why I cover it because of the steam. So we don't want our steam itoke. Now on this, remember we had put salt. Remember? We had salt, we had added some salt earlier. So this is the time to actually test. Kama ikona chumvi enough. Ama it's just not enough. So you get to know. You guys, man. We need to taste this food. It's awesome. The salt is perfect. I don't take a lot of salt. So at this point, I'll just, you know, turn up the fire for a little while we turn. Because I don't want to burn myself. Let me just make it low as I turn it first. Or just not even turn. Iyo stew tu ishike tu chini. Eh? Can you hear that? And of course, we don't want to have a lot of waste. Just put our scoops over here. No, nicely. Then back to our ugali. Remember, it was steaming. It was not up to even 1 minute. So you be careful when you're removing your lid because it's pretty hot. Like really hot, guys. Ugali. This is where you separate the difference between pros and learners. Ni hapa. The ugali is, you know, hard nicely. I love my ugali pretty hard. I don't get why guys will want, you know, too soft. Ugali soft inakuanga tu na vibe fulani tu yenye. It's not my vibe, but there are those guys who love the ugali very soft, which is okay. Let me reduce the fire just a bit. And wow. So at this point, I will do the same thing that I did earlier. Just, you press it down, and of course, you press it down nicely, you know, pack it. Because after this step, that's when you remove the ugali. I'm so glad you guys have joined me today. I'm really excited. This is one of my small recipes that I really love, you know. And shout out to all the fans out there and everyone who watches the show. Nasema asante sana kwa kutujoin. Thank you so much. So at this point, just do that because it's a bit dirty. We want to serve the food, of course. So ugali is heating up, it's still already heating up. And of course our fish is also on the way. So yeah, you're ready to serve, guys. So yeah, it's time. So turn off your gas, of course. Tunatoa ugali yetu. Oh, look at that. Perfect cake. Perfect cake. And of course, back to our fish. Man. This is so nice. This is awesome. And of course, to get our ugali. Woo. Ugali kiiva inachana tu yenyewe. Of course, I'm garnishing the guys who love some Dania. And guys, look at that. the food is ready, guys. It's time for you to serve your family, guys. So make sure you follow us pale Lolwe TV at on, of course, Lolwe TV, Facebook at Lolwe TV, Instagram at Lolwe TV, Twitter at Lolwe TV, and of course, you are awesome, filled with most interesting episodes pale YouTube channel Lolwe TV Kenya. Make sure you put the Kenya at the end so you can get to go to the right channel, guys. Gosh, should I test today? Should I not? So for today, I will not test, and that is our food. Wow, it looks awesome. It's just awesome. As I had mentioned earlier, you can use cream or milk, coconut milk or cream, of course, whatever you prefer. For everyone, for all my Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to wish you an awesome, blessed Ramadan. Make sure you try this recipe and let us know, guys, as you share the festive with your family and friends. Until next time, this has been Cook and Dine. I'm your host, Neema. Until next week, keep it locked on Lolwe TV.